I've heard that you are responsible for banishing Andariel back to the burning hells. I'm impressed, stranger. That couldn't have been easy. My name is Drognan, and I know what you're up against, my friend. You ought to look over my inventory of items for trade.
Oh, he didn't say the sort of shit that I thought he was gonna say, like about, I don't know, Radamant or something. Or about the cube, I don't know. But he's got magic stuff. He's our magical man this time, which is cool. I don't really need any of his services.
I might talk to him.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's not selling anything interesting to me.
Cool. Yeah, so, oh, I guess my merc died. So I'll get my merc back. But yeah, I'm here again with my buddy Cool Guy.
What's up, y'all?
And we are making it happen up in here. Oh, check out this stupid sentry I got. He makes charge bolts. And so do these guys. What a
That's not
turd.
confusing at all. Oh, hey,
This shit is
what's that
hell
jewel?
Oh, ninja.
That's all mine, man.
I figured.
Holy, that's not bad. 14% enhanced damage.
That's alright.
Yeah, I'm okay with all things about that.
Yeah, was there something you meant to talk about? I forget.
Oh, right. So, basically, since a couple people in the thread were comparing me to Deckard Cain, since I tell stories, I thought it would be good this time around to talk about the actual Deckard Cain. So, we've gone over some of the basics. He's the last of the Horadric, but some of the other things that you might not know about him are things like he is the direct descendant of the guy who originally sealed Diablo 200 years ago.
Oh, nutty.
Yeah, so probably not a coincidence that he was in Tristram to begin with. A couple of other things that are interesting. The guy we are chasing, Dark Wanderer, that guy is the fighter from Diablo 1, and he is actually Cain's brother-in-law.
What the hell?
Believe it or not.
Why are these guys just like a big family, big dysfunctional family?
Do you remember Adria the Witch?
They're not like, what? Is she like his auntie or what?
That is Cain's sister and the Dark Wanderer's wife.
Dude, everyone's got to be so inbred. Wait, so you said brother-in-law, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Now that I'm putting it together.
Yeah, brothers.
It's like, okay, so
they don't know each other particularly.
so Cain's brother married his sister. No, good.
Another really cool thing about Dark Wanderer himself is that do you remember the Skeleton King from Diablo 1?
Yeah, Leoric.
Yeah, Leoric. He is actually Leoric's legitimate or illegitimate son.
Leoric, what?
Yes.
Okay,
the Dark
so
Wanderer is Leoric's son.
right. Did they added this later, right?
This is a lot of these things were taken from either the book or the Diablo 3 beta. And I myself am not in the beta, but being a proper lore nerd, I followed it anyway.
Right.
So beyond the bombshell that Adria and Cain are related, there's also the thing that Adria survived the destruction of Tristram along with Jillian the barmaid.
And what of Jillian?
I beg your pardon?
What of Jillian?
She came
Who the fuck
along-
is she related to?
Nobody, actually. She was actually just a pawn of Adria because when Adria left, she was pregnant with the Dark Wanderer's daughter, Leah. And being the whole single mom thing didn't really suit Adria's lifestyle that much, so she kind of left Jillian with the kid and disappeared again.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
That's a good...
it's really weird that, I mean, all of these people are related, and some of this stuff was in place. I mean...
Well, I mean, there's like 6 townspeople in the original Diablo.
Yeah, there really are, and For what it's
Well, I
worth,
mean,
most
the
of
idea
them
of that
are
was
dead.
that like they were mostly like killed or they fled before, you know, the player character sort of enters the scene.
Well, Adria and Jillian fled, but they were pretty much it. Adria foresaw the demons boiling out of the cathedral and took Jillian away, and everybody else was pretty much either murdered where they stood, and I do mean that. I mean the way people presume that, say, the Peepin the healer is dead is
Peepin?
because
Who the fuck is Pepin?
Pepin, whatever. Is because, you know, if you go to exactly where he stood in Tristram, there's a corpse. And you
That's amusing though, because it's sort of like it still plays into the like the primitive game fantasy that like this dude has spent his entire life standing in that spot.
Yep. I always loved that. I mean, the bartender is the same way, and Farnham the drunk is the same way.
Yeah, well, of course.
There are just corpses right there, and you know they're just dead where they stood.
I actually had I didn't even think about that. Like the Tristram map in Diablo 2 doesn't resemble the original Tristram that much to me.
The main reason that is, oh shit, gem shrine.
I mean, are you shitting right now? It's
Why
just
the fuck did you touch it?
I don't know. Why wouldn't I touch it?
Because we can upgrade a gem with that.
I'm confused.
Okay, so apparently you don't know how these work, so I'm going to tell you.
I guess not.
Basically, gem shrines, they will upgrade the lowest quality gem in your inventory to the next highest quality, unless you have nothing, in which case it will randomly generate a chipped gem. So if we had gone back to town or something and picked up, say, a ruby, one of our chipped rubies or our chipped skulls, it would have spit out a flawed ruby or flawed skull.
Oh,
This is particularly useful when you have a flawless that can upgrade to a perfect.
yeah. Oh, that would have helped.
Dick.
Sorry. I played the game for 10 years and never knew that. It's because I don't even, like, keep gems in my inventory when I'm going around. Maybe I just, like, never noticed somehow.
Maybe it's just you know, me playing hardcore, but I love gems and runes more than anything in the world, simply because that's what I can count on. I mean, I can never count on magic find procking, but I can fucking count on gems and runes.
Uh-huh. I'm putting a point into Fade now, which is interesting. The Assassin's got the ability to reduce the length of curses, which most classes have nothing resembling that. You know, pretty much a curse is something you have to grin and deal with, which is a huge pain in some areas, and especially some parts of the game before the patch, where, you know, curses would make you blow yourself up.
And he means that literally.
Yeah. It was like, it was called Iron Maiden, and it meant any damage you deal, you receive.
Physical damage.
Physical damage. So it was fucking super biased against like warriors.
Barbarians in particular.
Yeah.
I mean, there was one skill that a barbarian could use and not proc Iron Maiden, and that is Frenzy. A skill.
Frenzy doesn't do that?
Frenzy actually
Wasn't
inflicts. Yeah, Frenzy actually inflicts pure magic damage, of which there is almost no resistance in the game.
Are you sure you're not talking about Berserk?
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I am talking about Berserk.
That's still super fucked up because it leaves you incredibly weak anyway. Because
and you know the
zero
reason,
defense no matter
yeah,
what.
the reason it's fucked up is because it leaves you with zero defense, and it's bad.
You might as well just suicide anyway. Yeah, sorry I made us explore that whole map. I thought it was where the next dungeon was. But yeah, today we are on a quest for the Horadric, toys. And that's pretty much this game, is the search for the Horadric toys.
Give me that sphere. Oh, it's ethereal.
I mean, why does that matter? It's not like you're hitting anyone with it.
Well, yeah, but the skills
The
on it
sell
kind of
value?
suck. Yeah, the skills on it kind of suck, and I'd like to sell it, and the life on it sucks, so I'd like to sell it, but now
Wait,
I
did
can't
we want to
play
go here?
it.
We want the fucking Halls of the Dead, right?
Yeah, we probably just went the wrong way. Do you want to do this while we're here?
Might as well, dude. This is like a shitty level for multiple people, so like
Yeah,
it's also
and
just good to be doing
you want
it.
someone like me who can teleport anyway.
Yeah, for sure. Let's just go down. I have no time for bullshit.
Dude, I'm fucking happy that it was so smooth. I
Yeah.
hate this place.
No, this is
the
like
faggot
a
lair.
real drag. Yeah. What did you say?
It's the faggot lair.
Yeah. No one likes this level. It's very like, I guess it's like true to life. If we had, you know, the giant maggot people make their house, it would just be a big hallway. But yeah, it's sort of like, it almost feels as though no one at Blizzard really thought about, like, I guess it's different and unusual to have a level that's just a big hallway, but is it fun?
Exactly. You know, that's the question. That's the question that game designers have to be asking themselves constantly.
Oh, fuck
is
you.
you know, is it fun? And to a certain extent, I give Blizzard a break because there are really only so many things you could do.
I can't open this door for some reason.
Oh, there you go.
That was really weird.
Anyway, there are really only so many things you can do that are even different with an engine like this. But
Well, I mean, they do a lot better than, like... Because, I mean, the previous game didn't even have the concept of, like, an open-world area. I mean, the sort of the illusion of it falls apart a little bit when it's, like, every area is just kind of, like, surrounded by stones or fences or whatever. You know, but there's no other way to do that sort of shit in a video game, I guess.
drop a blue potion for me, would you kindly? Thanks.
Yeah. And these guys are a drag. If you,
Yeah,
are too
that's
close.
all. That's honestly like half of it of why this thing sucks so much is because they're just lousy with these beetles, and they're all lightning enchanted, and it sucks.
Wait, there's a path on the upper right? Isn't the exit normally in the upper right, or some shit?
I do not see any paths
here.
on the up. Oh,
My fucking
right,
my
there it is.
soul, my intuition said, go this way.
Good on you. Saved us a lot of time.
Yeah, no shit. I hate not taking the right path. I do remember for like certain that the last part of this, I think this is the last floor.
Yeah, it is.
That it's because of like the layout of the scene, it can only spawn if you're coming at it from, if you're going like the upper right, you know?
Yep. Cold Worm is always on the upper right in this map.
Yeah.
And that's who we're gonna go see is Cold Worm the Burrower, basically the queen of this place, and there is no interesting lore surrounding her. She is just a big maggot.
Yeah. That doesn't make for very good characters. To just be a maggot.
One that's immobile, I might add.
Yeah, it's sort of like not that hard to steal the key item from her. Which, damn it, I can't select my fucking skills. I'm fucking this up.
Well, this is why, you know, having me as a teleporter around is really useful, simply because when you get in that sort of situation, I can just go, hey, teleport,
Now
and
I'm
my
on the
bird
other
takes
side.
care of everything.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I did just change my binds because it like helps when I'm used to it, but I'm not used to it on this specific character.
All right, we need to get back here.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just gonna kill these guys.
Yeah, if I find her before you do, I'll just pop you a town portal.
Yeah, that sounds good. Fucking idiot. I feel like Napoleon Dynamite.
Flippin' cheese.
It's like these dudes just stand in my way, like asking for some of my tots and shit. I don't know. Dude, that's one of those movies
Yep,
like...
I found Cold Worm.
Oh, nice.
Town portal up. Oh,
What the fuck?
Right there.
Alright, well, it's nice to have it. Alright, time to drop
Yeah,
the
we won't need
traps.
it.
It's a honeypot trap. I mean, I'm gonna use it so I can get a speech or whatever. There we go. That wasn't hard. Oh, cool. Got some staves of keys. Alright, I'm gonna go have the talk. We need to have the talk right now. Kane, what's the deal?
Good evening.
Oh wait, he doesn't have anything to... I didn't pick it up, I guess? Oops.
Good job.
Shut up. I'll go pick it up now.
It's not like you really want to have a talk about a long phallic object with an old man anyway.
I mean, it's just a staff. He's got a staff. What's the deal?
He might start comparing them,
astounded.
wondering if yours is longer and harder or something.
Yeah, but
Discovered the shaft portion of a Horadric staff. I trust you know how to use a Horadric cube to unite the shaft with its headpiece.
Now he's talking about shafts and heads, and I'm just... I mean, you know...
I'm glad I'm over here.
Okay. Yeah, we sort of wound up doing things out of order, but it's not a big deal.
Who cares?
Yeah. I don't know. I would have liked to have that fucking cube.
Good evening.
God.
We'll have it soon enough. It's not like you can pass this act without it anyway.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll just sell some of my dumb mana potions and kind of be done with it. Hey, I wonder where the dungeon is. Where's the dungeon?
It could be anywhere around here.
It could be here or there, or it's right fucking here. I ran across the whole motherfucker for nothing. Oh, Diablo.
Damn it.
Diablo life. That is the way. It's the old way she goes.
This is the true
Oh,
experience of
make a
Diablo
fire.
2. Looking over hell and high water for things, and then finding them right under your nose.
That's just the sort of game we got here.
Now those goddamn mummies right there are precisely why I carry antidote potions on my belt. This entire act.
Wow. That's
It's-
advanced. Although
it's
I've
so
got Death's
easy to
I've got Death's touch or hand or whatever. So I don't need it as desperately as you might. And then we're seeing more of these Radamant-like fellows, although I guess they're not as handsome as Radamant, according to our canonologist.
Well, their face is more lupine. I mean, they've got
Like a dog?
Yeah, they've got a more dog-like face, whereas Radamant had a smoother face and everything, precisely because he was, you know, harvesting a bunch of corpses and trying to build.
Doing like the Ed Gein thing, or what?
A what thing?
The Ed Gein, that's
Yeah,
Silence of
yeah.
the Lambs.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much
God.
exactly what he was doing. If you,
I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand what's so admirable about that.
well,
I guess there's nothing admirable.
about that.
Half freeze duration ring is cool. I don't need magic find on this fucking character. Like, I used to have such a hard on for any kind of magic find, and then I like.
What do you mean?
I'm sort of
like,
realizing that.
like last video you did?
Yeah. What the hell? What did I do last video where I had such a hard on? Was just talking
You were
about
just
it.
like, you were saying something. You were saying something to the effect of, "Oh, hey, magic find is like the main reward of this game. So why would you not have as much of it as humanly possible?"
Well, the thing about it is that like. Apparently, like, it just doesn't increase the odds that much for a character this level, and when it's on this sort of scale, it's like, you're gonna find the items, like, just based on the dice roll, and you're changing your odds from, like, you know, 0.5% to, like, 0.51 or whatever to find something really interesting. I
Yeah,
don't know.
you will get significantly more blue drops at as little as 50%, but you're not really going to get the shit that you really want. That is rares, uniques, and sets until you get at least really 150. Really, to really go
How many chip topazes is that?
a lot.
Like,
Actually, I've got one on.
20, huh?
Well, yeah, that's about right, actually.
Alright, just get some 20 sockets on your shit. I don't know, whatever. My Wake of Fire does like 21 to 27 each. We've got a curse fellow. Storm ring.
Oh, fucker. Now, look at my health drop.
Oh, is that the poison on you, dude?
That is the poison on me.
I'm full of T-pose, so I just made one
I'm fine.
for
I
no
mean,
reason.
I have antidote potions, and I was carrying reds, so... But, you
Yeah.
know, that is the reason why I'm carrying the goddamn things.
Yeah.
I mean, those mummies will breathe poison on you, like the Radamant-like guys.
Oh, that poison is like very fast acting then.
Well, not just that. The way the frames overlap each other is kind of buggy. So whereas it looks like you got hit once, you actually got hit about 20 times.
What the fuck are you talking about? How's that possible?
I don't know
Because
how to explain
Diablo?
it any more clearly than that. Yeah, it's basically just the way the engine works. There are certain frames of certain attacks that can do damage to you. If they
Okay.
overlap each other, you can get hit multiple times a second. This
Okay.
happens on a couple of things, including Diablo's lightning
How,
levels.
like multiple times a frame?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like multiple times a frame, and it happens on Diablo's lightning levels too, which is why that's so dangerous.
The game runs at 25 FPS for reference.
Yeah.
Which is, it's fixed pretty much. Like the engine or whatever, the game logic and everything always runs at that, and then like, I think multiplayer can go faster on a client side, but you can't really tell because like all the animations are sort of coded for 25 FPS display. This is sprite based.
And not only that, the server still runs it at 25 FPS, so it doesn't really
Yeah.
matter. Even
Yeah,
if you really start
don't
out
get much more
stripping
detail.
Yeah, even if you really start outstripping the server, the only thing that's going to happen is you're going to get rubber banded.
Hey, I think we're getting pretty good stairs again.
Well, yeah, we missed the waypoint on the last level, but we can get that off
What-
camera.
I mean, is that worth something?
Yes. I mean,
I'm supposed to know about this.
yeah. Basically, if you ever want to get a cube for one of your other characters, or if you just there's a super unique called Bloodwitch the Wild, who is around here, and she's a unique spear cat, and spear cats suck. They have no resistances and very little defense, so she's very easy to kill and farm.
Oh, this isn't it though, is it? Oh, it's just a sort of important chamber-looking room, what with all the fire decorations. But I guess if we stand on this, it. Oh,
Yeah, you activate a trap.
something.
Good job.
ow! I just wanted to
job.
show that off. That it was
Most
a thing.
obvious trap on the fucking planet.
What was that noise? Holy shit! The game's
Oh, hey,
sort of
there's Blood
slowing
Witch.
down.
Speak of the devil.
Yeah, it's Bloodwitch the Wild, but she was pretty tame.
That's what I was telling you. She's a fairly popular farm target simply because she sucks.
Awesome.
And here's
the
our
cube.
cubes.
Yeah, not too bad. Crystal sword, silly stuff. Chipped ruby. Oh yeah, dude, I get to make my stash and shit hella smaller.
Yeah, no joke. And I have a
Open
very
that up.
special plan for this cube starting out.
I'm gonna combine these amulets right now. Oh, it's a bad ring. Now I'm gonna
Y'all
combine my
give-
rings.
Y'all
Ah,
give me a
it's
second,
a bad
then I'm gonna show
amulet.
off.
That was worth it. Fuck. I should have just given my jewelry to like one of my hell characters, but anyway. Now Kane's gonna tell me about my shit.
You have quite
After
a
he's
treasure
done,
there in
don't
that
sign off. I'm gonna
Horadric
have a new toy to show you.
According to Horadric lore, the cube can restore a Horadric staff. To do it, use the cube as you would a scroll. When the cube opens, place both pieces of the staff into it and use the cube's transmute power. You'll be pleased to know that the cube has other alchemical uses as well. 6 gems plus 1 sword transmute into a socketed longsword. You may also transmute 2 quivers of crossbow bolts into 1 quiver of arrows, while 2 quivers of arrows yield 1 quiver of bolts. I must leave it to you to discover other formulae.
So do you know how to turn Fruit Loops into Apple Jacks with the Horadric cube?
Not off the top of my head. I'd have to go look it up. I'm sure it's
Okay.
possible.
It's in the wiki.
Yes.
Ah, check out this fatty Rejuvie, dude. That's my shit. So I'm gonna be like doing that with all these little Rejuvies that I found, and like, yeah, let me combine this gem too. Basically, you know, we got hella chip gems, and well, we're gonna make them become bigger and better, and stronger and faster. So I'm gonna do the rest of this shit off camera. What do you got for
Pay
me, boy?
attention to me. Open a trade dialogue.
Okay.
What I am doing is important.
Oh, shit. That's a motherfucker right there. A lot of resists. Do you just combine some runes, dude?
Yeah, the
Been
trick
farming
of this
that hard?
Well, the trick of this is that the normal countess drops up to Rawl, and 3 Rawls equals an Ort. And so, yeah, it's actually very easy to make Ancient's Pledge early on.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. It's very useful. I mean, just 50% resist right off in normal. It's just like, you got it.
By the way, yeah, I mean, with that, I am now maxed out on everything except fire resistance.
You're silly, Billy.
Tremble before me.
I've got some half freeze duration boots. I guess I'll just wear those just cause.
By the way,
freezies.
you probably want my old shield there because you've got a buckler and it looks like it sucks.
It's got fast hit recovery. The resists on this are nice.
Yeah, the fast hit recovery doesn't help you as much as those resists.
Okay, it's also purple, which I appreciate.
Good day.
And I'll lose the Amulet of Might. I don't know if that's super necessary.
I'm sure. I'm sure you'll weep far into the night for losing that thing.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
Take care, y'all.